commodities, but it doesn't mention the pages.
The pages is with Magpie now.
Hi, folks, and welcome.
Wait, say that again. I missed a word.
The Magpie has the pages now.
No, you took the pages to the comic book store that Magpie told you to take it
With
to.
Magpie now.
Hi,
Alright,
folks,
so
and welcome.
probably
You
but
took it to
okay.
Tiny Tim, but yeah, it's basically to send it to Magpie.
Pages now.
No, Tiny Tim was the contact she sent you to.
Mm, I'm thinking of a way. Maybe I could try hacking her computer from far away. Maybe a phishing phishing attempt or something like that.
Can
Okay.
even locate her computer from so far away. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna hack Lazar's computer, I know where he lives. And his IP address.
Send an email and have a weird link to something.
Well, you
Click
did
here for
have.
a discount.
I mean, you did have you did hack Sir Percival's um data, and so you have from his computer like his correspondence with her, arranging for the sale and then paying for the sale.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we
like
can try to.
Aye, send her an invoice from him to her.
yeah. So like you
And
have
she
her
clicks, yeah.
you
So
have like her
sorry.
IP addresses, her like um the account number where he sent the money, stuff like that. Like she sent all the official documents for the transfer.
Yeah, so what I would do is I'd send her an email from him with an invoice, and when she clicks on the invoice, it does something really bad. It
It's just
opens up a remote link. You know, activates remote desktop.
Yeah.
Okay. Need somebody with hacking skills to set it up.
I have
That'll be Glenn.
a little above average. Are you probably me, right? Okay, let's do
Let
it.
Alan Delon do it.
Yeah.
You know you can set all your
Ooh.
dice now, don't you? So you can have all
Yeah, that's a good one.
you can have
All right.
you can have your wild card dice different from your penny dice. Like that. Did you
All
see?
right. Okay.
Have we tried using social media to see where she is? This lady.
Yeah, we did last time.
I want to give an extra Benny to Jiminy Monka. That was a good idea on hacking her. All right. So you're able to create something that looks like an invoice but has like hidden codes in it, that would give you access to her computer if she opens it. So are you going to send this to her?
Well,
Yeah,
let her know we've hacked it.
Are we still in the cafe?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah, I'm still eating my sandwich. Yeah. Can't rush me.
It's efficiency. While we eat, we are working.
I'm going outside for a vape.
God, not a vapor. Lightweight.
Oh,
Give up.
no.
Give up or don't.
Just smoke a regular cigar, for Christ's sake.
You can't smoke in cafes in the UK.
Well, we can't vape in cafes in the UK either, can you?
No.
There's something a little bit sad about not being able to enjoy your cigarette with your coffee.
While I'm outside,
Oh, there isn't. Fucking cigarettes.
while I'm
They should be
outside, I'm going to
banned.
use my notice skill.
All right, so you guys send the email. What address are you going to send the email from, though? Now, you might be able to, since you have Sir Percival's account information, you might be able to spoof his account to make it look like it's coming from him, but I would require another roll from you.
Yeah, I can do that easily. Easily. Let me bury that. Uh, oh, let me bury that.
Okay. All right. So you're able to make it look reasonable. Okay. All right. Okay. Jono, you don't notice anybody in the cafe. Are you looking just inside the cafe?
I'm outside having a vape, and
Okay.
I'm looking around in the street to see if there's anyone watching us.
Okay. There's nobody watching you particularly, except for one guy who's parked outside the cafe. Let me describe this guy to you. You see a short guy with red hair, wearing a green pinstripe three-piece suit, and he's short. He's only like 5'5" tall, about 165 centimeters tall, and he's thin with short hair. He's got a well-trimmed mustache and goatee, and he has an unlit cigarette in his mouth and a lighter in his hand that he's playing with. And he's just leaning up against his car. He's got like a red sedan and like a big Cadillac long car. In fact, we'll just say it's a Cadillac, which would be nice and unusual for England, I imagine. Um, I don't imagine many people in England drive an American Cadillac. So this guy is leaning up against his car and just playing with his lighter. But you notice he's kind of like looking at you out of the corner of his eye every once in a while. He's trying to be subtle about it, but he's kind of eyeing you. He's eyeballing you.
You eyeballing me, boy.
Okay, so Glenn, you are able to send the email, and now it's just going to be waiting to see what happens. Now, Jono, now that you notice this guy, what are you going to do?
Pick up your sniper rifle and do the job.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go up to him and say, "What are you looking at, mate?"
Of course, Glenn has a VPN.
All right. He says, "Oi, boyo, could you toss a bit of fire to a desperate man? Me lighter's gone to shite."
No, I'm not falling for that one. I'll show him my vape and just shrug my shoulders. Why would I carry a lighter if I'm smoking a vape?
You never know.
This is London. There's plenty of shops that sell lighters. If he wants a lighter, he can go and buy one.
As you wish. He's gonna get in his car and drive off.
Make a note of the number plate.
Okay. And I'm gonna toss you a Benny for that. That's good thinking. All right. So, you guys wait around for a while. Let me see. What is okay? All right. So, 9:30 in London is going to be early evening in Sydney. Um, and you guys, Glenn, you're going to get a notice on your computer that the file has been opened, and you now have access to the computer.
Booyah.
What are you going to look for?
Everything. Like documents.
Are,
I'm
are
in
you doing
search
it alone,
for.
or
Yeah.
are you doing that alone, or are
No,
we
no,
all gathered around your
he's with you
computer?
guys. You guys can look over his shoulder.
Hmm.
You guys are all together still at the cafe. You can suggest things.
Yeah, kind of like help with our research skill.
Yeah.
So we were told to look for where she got the pages from, right?
So make research rolls.
So how does this work? I'm just supposed to give him an age or something.
If
I
you're
think,
helping him, I would give him a +2, which would help him.
yeah.
Okay.
If you
I'm gonna,
roll,
that
you
gives him a
roll the
+1.
skill, and for every yeah, you roll the skill for every success you get. He gets +1, and the maximum bonus you can give him is +2. Somebody else can help, and they can give him +2, and the maximum bonus he can get is +4 overall from 2 different people.
Oh wow.
I've just given him +1.
Okay. Well, that
Andre's
would be
given him nothing.
enough.
Oh, and he's used the Benny to still give him nothing.
All right. Yeah.
Don't waste your pennies on this shit. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. All right. So, what you find is she's done a whole bunch of different kinds of art deals. Everything on her computer. There's almost nothing personal on her computer. It's all just business. Um, and what you find out is she had set up the buy through an auction. And let me get the information. Okay, so here, I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna change something here so I can put this in the chat. Okay. All right, let me see. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay. I see what I did wrong. Okay. You wanted to put like a whole paragraph in the chat frame. Okay. Okay. All right. She arranged the deal through an auction. The auction was arranged by a man named Philippe Beausoleil. And so she received 2.5 million from Sir Percival, and she kept 500,000 for herself, and she paid 2 million to Philippe.
Hmm.
And so
Let's
you've got their
understanding.
correspondence and you've got their financial transactions and things listed. Because like they've had to like arrange like the codes and the account numbers to transfer the number to Philippe.
Hmm. Let's search their name on the waves.
Okay, make a research roll.
I'm not good with this new Google thing with AI. I'm old school.
Okay, Andre, what you're able to find out is Philippe is uh, kind of on the shady side. He's on the line and sometimes over the line from being um, uh, a broker of different things for sale and being a black marketeer. He's got like criminal records in multiple countries for things like um, fraud, hacking, um, dealing in illegal things. Not drugs. He doesn't do drugs or guns, but sometimes like stolen things or dealing in like things other people own.
So
He's a shady guy.
so what country is he more active in?
Philippe seems to be constantly moving around. He's originally from France, but from what you get, he doesn't have like a home base. Um,
Any
he travels all over the world.
any nicknames?
No aliases or nicknames.
Yeah. Technically, we got the mission done now. But then Magpie's
Yeah,
gonna ask you to investigate Philippe. uh,
well,
should we do
yeah, this is
a chain phishing attempt? Like send an email to Philippe from Vanessa's computer?
You could.
maybe we
Now,
should report first.
now, what you did learn from Vanessa's correspondence is that this auction, um, apparently, this auction is not in the same place every time, and that the auction site is set up specifically for that particular auction, and then the site is erased. And so it required like security codes and things to access the auction. And so the website where the auction was held was only available for a few hours.
Yeah, I think we should report to Magpie first, then act against Philippe if we are so told.
You
Okay.
probably does
Yes.
she have like emails with him? Like we can send?
Oh yeah, yeah. They have emails, and you can see the financial information that shows how she transferred the money to his bank account. Like he sent her his financial account information so that she could transfer the money.
Let's do it again. The emails.
All right. Make your hacking rolls. Okay.
Yeah, that's not enough, huh?
It's enough to do the same thing.
Ah,
Okay. All right. So now you've got it. It's really elegant. The next thing you have to do is you have to um, now actually you this time you don't have to spoof the account because you're in her account, so you could just send it from her email.
yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So you send the message. Okay.
We're gonna do
What
the
kind of
mission
message
all
are
in the bar.
what kind of message are you sending?
I ask my colleagues. This is a social thing.
All right. What kind of
And you
message do you guys send to Philippe?
the dick pic.
But it's a girl. But someone, please. Are we
Mm.
like, oh, hello, Philippe. Are there any new events
It
going
is
on?
it is the only thing they changed. So she bought this thing from an auction from him, or she used to deal for him or something.
Well, it looks
And
like he set up the auction.
yeah, but is this their first contact, or did they have other business before?
No, it looks like their only contact with each other was about the page. Her first email to him is something along the lines of, "Hi, my name is Vanessa Hargrave Downs. I'm a broker in Sydney. I've heard that you've arranged for sales of previous pages. I have a buyer who's interested in participating in a page auction." Um, and it kind of grows from there as they kind of confirm each other's identity and make arrangements for her to make the buy.
Mhm.
Philippe, my bank has blocked my account. Did you see it? Did it happen to you too? Look at this.
that's that's really good. That's really good.
Did you sell me anything illegal?
So
I thought this all wasn't everything nice, like nothing illegal here. What are you doing?
I like that.
okay,
Okay.
so this sounds like a persuasion roll, right?
Yeah, make a persuasion roll. That's good.
Yeah, I think
Oh
like
no!
someone with persuasion. Well, you don't have to be the one to do it. Like, I mean, we can all
I
tap
mean,
in,
you
and you
you
just
got
have to
you
send it.
guys are helping me. You
Well,
guys are helping me
whoever
write it.
whoever has the best persuasion roll, you can help him write it. Who has persuasion?
Tell him
Everybody
to
has
get fucked.
persuasion.
Tell him to get fucked.
We
All
don't have
right.
a
I have the best
persuader.
persuasion.
Ooh, Neil. Okay. All right. Between all of you, you craft a very persuasive letter. Okay. And you send it. Okay. Almost immediately, um, you get a reply back from Philippe, who says, "No, my accounts are all fine. It must be just something on your end."
Did it open the dick pic?
All right. So now you have access to Philippe's computer.
Hell yeah!
What?
I say we leave a image of a magpie, the bird, on the desktop.
No.
No, you don't
No.
crack. You don't crack someone and then let them know they've been cracked. Yeah.
Did you get an email from a Nigerian prince? All right.
Yeah, I did help him.
Okay. All right. So, make a research roll to look through Philippe's computer.
There goes all my
Alpha.
bannies. Whoa, that's a good research.
Okay. Ooh, wow, Glenn. All right. So, Glenn, what you find is about every 2 weeks, Philippe sets up an auction, and Philippe sets up the auction through. Okay. All right. All right, I'm gonna throw another name at you here. Okay.
Oh, I got another chain hacking.
Yeah. All right.
AFK for 1 minute.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, this contact is called Lalana Bunla.
Is that a Nigerian prince? Sorry, sorry.
And their communications um, are very light. So basically, every 2 weeks, Philippe makes an arrangement with Lalana Bunla to set up the auction site, and so 2.5 million. Sir Percival paid 2.5 million to Vanessa. Vanessa keeps 500,000, pays 2 million to Philippe. Philippe takes 500,000, and he pays 1.5 to Lalana. But apparently, through their communications, you get the impression that Lalana is the one who's in direct contact with the one who supplied the page, and that she's the one who makes the arrangements for the auction times and the money. Now, what you also find is that um, Philippe's payment to Lalana is not through a bank. It's through a really obscure cryptocurrency.
Bitcoin.
It's an obscure cryptocurrency.
They're trading images of monkeys. All right, what's your next step? I mean, it's been working.
You're gonna craft another email, this time to Lalana?
Yeah, let's search more information about this person online too.
Okay.
Where do they live? Where they are from?
All right. Lalana is an American. She lives in Florida. She has a post office box that's located in. Wait, let me. Okay. Jacksonville, Florida. And so you know that you find out from your online searches she comes from like a wealthy business family.
Let's do the email. Let's
All
check
right.
in.
Okay. Make your hacking roll. Ooh. All right.
I got a VPN. I got NordVPN. Don't worry.
All right. So what do you want to say in your email to Lalana?
I'm a Nigerian prince. No.
No, we are all UK princes here.
Help, guys, help. What is La Lana profession?
Okay. You assume Lalana is doing the computer work. So, um, if we kind of follow things back, um, uh, Vanessa was the art dealer who sold the piece. Philippe is kind of a broker who sets up the auctions and arranges for people to join the auction. Lilana seems to be the computer person who physically sets up the auction site and
Oh,
arranges the connection between the guy who's selling the pages and the people who want to buy the page.
oh,
But now we don't know yet where do they get the pages, right? So it doesn't have to be Lalana who put it in the first place.
Well, it sounds like Lana is the tech support, but Philippe is actually the fixer that gets the buyers.
But it
uh,
seems like Lilana is the one who's in contact with the person who actually has the pages.
mm,
Okay.
yeah.
And so
What?
when the pages kind of take this circuitous route that when Lilana makes the deal for the page, um, she transfers money to the person who is selling the page, um, and they see that person make sure that the page is shipped to the correct person. So, like Lilana and Philippe and Vanessa never see the page. The page goes directly from the seller, but Lilana is setting up the website for the auction, and so as such, she's in contact with the seller directly. Philippe is not in
But
contact with the seller.
how does what does Philippe do then? Like, does he
Uh,
arrange the sale at first? Does he contact the seller himself
yeah. So
before all the stuff is done?
so basically, Philippe's job is like finding people who join the auction and arranging for the buyers to join the auction. Lilana's side more is setting up the auction for the sellers. So it's kind of like the seller has a product. Lilana sets up the auction. Philippe goes and
Yes.
finds
So
buyers and brings the buyers to the auction. And in this case, Vanessa was buying on behalf of Sir Percival.
so how does Lalana know who to buy it from? Or do they seek Lalana out? How does it work?
Um, Lilana doesn't deal with the buyers. That's
The
Philippe's
seller,
job.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
So,
the
so, so the
seller.
so the seller approached Lalana. She approached Philippe, and Philippe approached like Percival, and they arranged it
Right.
through Vanessa, right?
Right.
Okay. So
Okay.
she's not just technical stuff. She's also the one who the seller reached out to in the first place.
Right.
Like, I have a thing I want to sell.
mm. What message do we send? Do we send her to trick her?
She's a computer person. She might not just click on anything just
Mm,
because.
He's an IT person.
she probably has that antivirus. Hmm. Maybe you can try. If it doesn't work, we go to America.
Can we ask to get an invite to the next auction?
No, we
She
are
does not
we work for the auction. We are sending as Philippe.
Now, most of Philippe's communication is mostly just making sure that everything is on schedule for the next auction. Basically, the auctions happen every 2 weeks.
Well, have a look on
Alright.
his computer and see if there's any emails relating to the next auction.
So-
No, just not yet. Because
So
the
if Philippe
previous auction has
is
just
in,
happened.
so if no one reaches out to Philippe about wanting to sell things, how does he establish his auctions every 2 weeks? If all they do is contact him through Lana.
Have a look at his address book and see who else he's been sending emails to notifying them of the auction.
Okay. Yeah, you can basically find actually make a research roll. Let's see what you uncover on his computer.
Didn't Glenn like roll a 16 on his computer?
That's me trying to help.
Okay.
A bunch of people on my shoulders like, go to the recycle bin, go to that folder, and be like, shut up.
Left click, left click.
I think I just hit Alt F4.
Oh, no.
Shut your tablet down, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was
What
an
does this
accident.
button do?
No, you're not able to find specifics on the previous sales. It may not be on this computer that he's using right now.
There is no talking, no documents about the pages.
No. It's all about um getting like the security code for the next auction that's going to happen, and setting up like how many people get a code, making sure that they each have their own individual code, that kind of thing.
Are there any
So like he
clues
has to
on
tell her
his,
how many people are going to connect and how.
Are there any clues that he might have on his computer that show his travel arrangements? In future travel arrangements.
Okay, make a hacking roll. Let's see what you can see. Well, I guess you've kind of already hacked his computer. Make a research roll then.
Yeah, I haven't got research.
All right. Glenn, what you notice is Philippe seems to be constantly traveling. Just like he doesn't stay in one place for very long. He flies somewhere, he stays a couple of days, he flies somewhere else. And so he's constantly rotating to, New York, Sydney, London, Los Angeles, Beijing, Moscow.
Does he tend to use the same airline all the time?
A lot of times between, for example, if he's flying, like kind of the same alliance of airlines, yeah. So a lot of
I'm
times you
just
have different airlines joined together, and their points and travel miles overlap. Yeah, he always uses like the same group so he can accrue miles. Andre, I like your I like your message. Is that what you want to send?
Well, it's just a suggestion. A couple of those.
What do you
Either
guys
that or
think? Are you
that,
going to go
something
with
else.
Andre's suggestion?
But
I have two of them.
do you want to send the files so you can fish her? But what file would you send with this message?
Well, you
Look
could
at
send
this
you could send
newspaper.
yeah, you'd have to send some kind of document that she would open. But
Let's send a hyperlink, like pretending to be like the.
Well, here's a
What
silly
is
question.
the?
So, you set up a website to buy the pages on. What's the website selling? Is it, I mean, is it just like a dark website that sells the pages, or it sells
Yeah,
something else?
that's it. It's just for the pages. At least according to her communications with Philippe. It looks like um, they're only selling the pages, and it's every 2 weeks.
So I was just thinking, they're not trading in artwork or anything like that, are they? You know, buy this picture for $2,000. It's actually a cartoon. It's a piece of paper, some child drawn, and it's got the pages inside it.
Yeah, it's just the pages. It seems like, at least according to her communications with Philippe. Andre, I like your suggestions.
I wondered how it was. I just wondered about how can it go wrong? Um,
Yeah. Well, considering as you mentioned, she is the computer person.
Tell you what, she's technical, but you're not. So you could always send her an email saying you can't open your Bitcoin wallet. Um, yeah, how do you fix it here? Here's a link to my Bitcoin wallet. Click that.
I'll give you one for that. That's funny. Okay. You
Yeah,
you
ask
want
her
to
for
send?
tech support.
Yeah, send. That's kind of what Andre was thinking. He was like, send a blurred picture of you guys and say, can you work your computer magic and find these guys? But yeah,
They
asking
just
about
murdered me
tech
the
support,
buyer.
asking her about tech support wouldn't be out of the question. You
These
could
guys
certainly
just
do that.
robbed our buyer. Yeah.
Yeah, if you sent like a blurry picture and asked her to fix it, you could do that. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to go with the blurry picture or saying I'm having trouble with my Bitcoin wallet?
Bitcoin wallet.
Well, some no.
I think they should be checking the number plate of the guy who was outside keeping an eye on us.
Make her do your research for you.
Yeah, well, I can't do research.
The one thing I would say is the Bitcoin wallet is not connected to you. If you send her a blurry picture of you guys and she does work it out, she'll have your picture.
Yeah. But I mean, British law
You
firms
could just
couldn't.
send a blurry picture of random people.
Yeah.
A bloody dick pic.
I think. No, no, we sent her the picture from the police report. It's just
Take
that
a picture from.
if the UK police couldn't enhance this picture to find out who we are, I don't think any technology can, outside of maybe some magpie super magic technology stuff.
So just send her a random thing to figure out?
No, the one from the police report with
Okay.
our marks. I don't think it's. I think the shot is that bad that she can do anything about it, but she can try.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why are we doing this?
To try to hack her computer.
But why? What are these pages then? Do we know what they are, or
Uh,
we've
the
seen
the
one,
other
obviously.
characters have seen one. Yeah, the other characters have seen one. You haven't actually seen what these pages are.
But we don't know what they are. We've
No.
seen one that was in the case, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's some creepy shit.
Yeah.
Magpie has asked you to investigate the pages,
Yeah, I
and
have
that's
seen the
what you
page,
know,
but I
but you
can't
don't even
remember
know
what.
why. You don't even
Yeah,
know why she's interested.
I've
But
seen a page, but I
they?
can't remember what it was. I was going to say I've seen a page. I
they
can't remember what was on it because I went wibble.
Why would they
So
bother
on the
sending a
page,
piece of paper? Why would they bother sending a piece of paper around the world when they could send a photograph of it?
yeah. Um, well, the paper itself. So to kind of describe what they saw, first, it's a vacuum sealed, temperature controlled case. So think about like a briefcase, like an old 1970s attaché case. except it's about 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters square. It's like for art. It's a big case. When they open it, they get this like hiss of gas compression and everything as you open up the case. And what you see is this what looks like ordinary brown, what in America we used to call butcher paper. It's cheap paper that you buy on a big roll of brown paper. And like elementary schools love this stuff because you could just tear off a sheet and give it to students. And so um, two sides are very precisely cut. And then two sides look like they've been just torn off. And so you assume that this is a 50 by 50 centimeter sheet that's been torn off of a roll. And it's been drawn on with what looks like charcoal, but it has a psychedelic effect to it that as you look into it, it almost seems to project inward and outward in uh, an unusual way. It almost seems to move. And so the more you look at it, the odder it looks, as if as if the drawings almost come off the page. And the drawings are a mix of technical schematics, electrical schematics, um, math formulas, scientific notations, um, chemical formulas, and that kind of thing. It's just like it's just covered with all kinds of math and scientific notation, and they seem to be um, parts of some kind of technical thing. But the sheet the sheet that you saw doesn't describe an entire device. It only seems to describe part of something, and it's almost impossible to imagine what it describes.
Okay, can I ask some questions just so I get my
Yes.
head round? So you took this off Lord Percival, is that the?
Yes.
Do we know what he wanted it for?
No.
And how did we get to know about its existence?
Um, Magpie asked you to steal the case and deliver the case to a comic book shop. And when
We
you
just
took
do
it to the
what we're
comic book
told
shop,
to.
they opened it and you saw the page.
So where is it now?
The page has been left at the comic book shop.
About 2 or 3 days ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So for Lalana's computer, make your hacking roll. Okay.
Needs to be good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it needs to be good.
Okay.
Just
Neil
ignore
is
it.
rolling well. All right. And okay. All right.
Small Asian one.
Yeah. Small Asian woman. I guess she can be identified now. Okay. There we go. Okay. So you're able to see it and she doesn't see your hack. Okay. So now you have access to her computer, which is on.
Don't worry.
Let's try to find information about the pages quickly.
Be happy. Don't
All right,
worry,
research
be
roll.
happy. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Okay. All right. So
Pants started I'm alone. Don't worry.
All right. So what you discover is that she is in contact online with someone known only as Charlie, and
Let's hack Charlie.
she's arranging with Charlie uh, for the to set up the auctions for Charlie to sell pages. Um, and from her like history of communication with Charlie, you see that this has been going on for about 5 years. But it's been going on every 2 weeks. Um, and she has to set up the auction site and create the auction site every 2 weeks. But she's also managing a satellite connection for Charlie's computer.
Morning.
So Charlie's computer connects by satellite. And again, she takes her 500,000. So by this time, she's sending 1 million to Charlie um, from the Sir Percival sale. Now, also looking through her correspondence, what you can see is, as I said, she's been selling the pages for Charlie for about 5 years, and during that
How,
time, the price has been going up like
how
steadily.
many pages?
Um, he's sold one page every 2 weeks for 5 years. So that'd be like
Oh
26
boy,
times five. That's like think
it's a
around
whole book.
125 pages. And
Is interesting.
yeah, from Philippe's computer and her computer, I'm gonna make you do another research roll on that, Jonathan. Not you specifically, but anybody in the group who wants to research who's buying them. Okay. All right. What you discover, um, these are all extremely wealthy people. So, like 5 years ago, the first one went for around $100,000, and then each time, the price has gone up and gone up and gone up. And so now he's selling them, like the most recent one was for $2.5 million.
Is there any like an ad or something like uh on the characteristics of these pages on why they're worth so much? Or do they have any power? Do they
Okay,
uh,
I'm gonna make you do another research roll through her computer to find it.
oh,
Okay. All right. What you find is there's a uh, kind of a dark net message board related to the pages. And from what you can tell is that um, basically what this started as was she was working with Charlie to advertise the pages, and they would go on these websites and post just crazy stuff about the uh, the pages and what they could do. You would even see like jokes between them about, "Hey, this week, let's say the pages do this," and so things like the pages have psychedelic properties, or some of it's negative. Like some of them is it's dusted in a drug that makes you hallucinate. Um, it's uh, a portal between universes, or
So
they
they
write stuff on
just
the
make
internet like
shit up.
monster came out of my page. And so they've created this mythology around the pages. And they've even like created like fake personas who supposedly bought a page and then died. But you also
And
see
the
correspondence between them relating that Sir Percival is not the only person who's been hit for having a page, that there have been at least 3 other cases recently that they know of where someone bought a page and then um, ended up a victim of burglary or violence with
so they
their
just
page
make
being
shit
stolen.
up.
Yeah, they're just making shit up about the about the pages. Uh,
So
to create this mystique that these pages are more interesting than they really are.
so where do they get the pages? Do they make them themselves?
Um, no, they don't specifically say in their correspondence. Charlie only says that he has a source. And so that's all he ever refers to it as, the source of the pages. And so apparently it sounds like Charlie gets a lot of pages from his source and then chooses which one he's going to sell.
Source.
But do they know that these speeches, or at least some of them, are actually have effects on people?
They don't really talk about it. Like from the um, communication, it sounds like um, Lalana has only seen one of the pages once. That usually she doesn't deal in the pages. Apparently, very early on, when she was making up the auction, she demanded to see what was being sold. And so Charlie sent her a page.
Mm, forgot about.
And apparently she sent it back. Um, or not sent it back. Sent it to Philippe and told Philippe to get rid of it.
Is there any records like of buyers that regret the purchase and want to return it, something like that? I bought this damn thing and it doesn't do anything. I want my money back.
Okay, make a research roll on Philippe's computer.
I got all these tabs, of different people's computers, and it's just
Yeah.
confusing.
Nope, not that you can find. Although a lot of the communication stops once a buy's been made. It's not very usual that they hear again, other than occasionally like, I wanna bid on the next page kind of thing. It does seem from Philippe that some people want to buy more than one.
Is there somebody that's bought more than everybody else?
Not really. Most people buy one. Occasionally you'll have somebody who's bought 2 or even 3, but nobody really stands out.
Anybody
They bought
prominent? Any public figures? People that we would know the name?
Um,
politicians.
yeah, probably. There are politicians, but mostly it's just like famous rich people who have too much money. Actors, um, you know, public personalities, that kind of thing. But yeah, there are some big names on the list that you would know.
Are these all real pages or just fake pages. So
It's a scam, is it? It
Uh,
sounds like a scam.
hard to know.
It's a
Um, I mean, you saw one of the pages, so you know at least that Sir Philip had one of the so-called pages, and you do know it was kind of weird. As I said, it looks like it's just drawn with charcoal, but it has almost a 3D quality to it.
Just an idea, but you said that when the case was opened, gas came out. Could it be
Yeah,
the gas that made people have the strange experience, not the drawings themselves?
you don't know. You could go back to Tiny Tim and ask to investigate the case.
Well, if you had a
Captain
second
Link.
look at the pages, if you had the same effect, you'd know it's the pages.
Well, he might still have the page with him. It's only been a couple of days. Depends on how he planned to get the page back to Magpie.
I'm on my 6th cup of coffee. I'm starting to get
Yeah.
jitters.
Don't worry, Glenn. You won't spend the whole campaign in the coffee shop. I'm sure we'll get you out of the coffee shop eventually.
So the about the origin of the origin of the pages, like, do we is there a specific place where she gets them?
Charlie.
Oh,
Uh,
Charlie.
Now, Charlie doesn't say anything about his source.
Sorry.
And as I
Smuggling.
said, her communication with Charlie does not indicate a specific place for Charlie. She only sets up the the satellite connection for Charlie.
Should, is there any communication we can try to hack Charlie now? I mean, if she sets up his internet connection, we from her computer we can access Charlie's things.
And you don't even have to send a letter. You can just piggy bank on her satellite thingy.
Um, Sorry, I was distracted for a minute. I mean, you could try. You could try to send something to Charlie.
Does she
And you
not
have
have access to his internet connection? Because
Um, it doesn't look like she has access to his computer. It looks like she just maintains like the information for the satellite link. Like pings his
maybe
computer from the satellite to make sure that they're connected.
cannot access the data of the, like, which websites he accesses and that type of information.
Well, make a research roll. Let's see what data you have. Okay. All right. Glenn wins again. Okay. All right. So this time what you find is you find the data for the connections to his computer. And give me a moment. You guys move much faster than I thought you would.
It's on a
yeah. I think we
server
just
in Nigeria.
I think
All
we
right.
jumped a few sessions probably.
Yeah, because um, you guys happen to have the idea, hey, I wonder if we could do this remotely, which was a fantastic idea. Because
At
on
first.
the off chance it had not occurred to you to try remotely and you had actually flown to Australia, I actually had whole things set up for you to deal with each of these people face to face.
It would
But
take like 10 sessions
yeah.
for all of them.
Oh, it was going to take a while, but eventually we're going to get to a point where the internet's not going to help you. So, give me a moment here. All right. I'll just describe it to you. Use your imagination. Okay. Um, Basically, you see that when the auction is active, um, there are pings between his computer and the satellite, and it's moving. Each ping is in a different location, but all of the pings form a line between Moscow and Pyongyang.
Hmm. Can't we see like which websites he accesses?
No, no, it's only for his access to the uh, the auction site that she sets up.
Let's try the email hacking again. It's been flawless. Let's just Control C, Control V, and send to everybody.
Well, make a hacking roll. See if you can see if you can make the document and then send it. Okay. All right.
But
Okay.
what do we write? I'm a bit out of ideas.
Here's a little song I wrote.
All right.
Um,
Okay, let me see here.
from my understanding, does she like understand the? Does
Oh,
she manages his internet connection? Like, she can just say like, oh, "There's been a trouble in your internet connection. Let me send you the configuration files to correct the router or something."
All right. You get an
Please click
email
on this
back
link.
almost immediately that says nice try.
He's good. What do we do now, guys?
scramble, flee, tell Magpie. We did
Flee.
several jobs for her in one afternoon. I think she was a ton of money.
Hey, send them a follow up linking them
I mean,
to the
we're
Nigerian prince.
I mean
Just to
we're
cover your trail, just to cover your tracks. Link them to the Nigerian prince,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
we'll run like hell.
just troll them at this point.
Did anyone take a photograph of the page?
no.
No, I don't believe so.
It's a shame. We could have sent him a photograph of the page. Tried to
What's
sell
that
it to
gonna do? He's the seller.
Well, street
say we
level
want to return it.
London criminals. We have been hacking people from around the globe and some serious people at that.
I don't
I think.
know if we do. If we did have a picture of the page and sent it to him, we could have say the page you've got is not real because this is the real page, and they might want to meet.
Or we could put our page on eBay and see what happens.
Now you do have at least one linked Charlie, which is his pings.
Yeah, but we don't have an address.
But you do
Yeah.
notice that it's not like one ping, it's a whole bunch. And it's every
So
2
he's
weeks.
using a VPN.
Maybe we go to one of these places and wait for him. Like maybe
Make a notice
one of
roll
the bigger cities that we see.
here. Actually, let me. Okay. Okay, give me a moment here. And let me turn this off here. And sorry, I'm going to make you an image here. Let me give, because it might help if you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, you did kind of skip it because we missed a couple of things. All right, hang on here. I'm going to get you a picture here. And let me just doctor this up for you and load it up. Okay. This will take me just about 2 minutes here. I guess that'll do. Okay. Oh, no. Sorry. I have no idea where I just saved it. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Oh, don't worry. You won't be able to hack your way out of every problem. Okay. Here we go.
Dim is planning like, I'm gonna curb these guys. They're not gonna get away with these easy.
Okay. All right. Let me share this with you. Okay. Okay, so basically you have a series of pings that go between Moscow and Pyongyang in not quite a straight line. I don't know if I need to drag that or not. So it's not always just from different cities. Sometimes it's in the middle of nowhere.
Let's go to North Korea. That curve around Mongolia is suspicious.
Well, it looks like it's going between those two bodies of water.
That makes me think he's not taking a plane. Because if it was a plane, he would just go straight. I want to look at Google Earth and see if is there any.
Well, if
Probably
it's
there's
not
a.
a plane, is it a train?
It's probably a town between those two lakes.
Okay. You go take a look at Google Earth. And what exactly are you looking for?
Railroads or big roads or towns.
All right. What you locate along that path is, let me read it here. A train. And this is the Moscow Pyongyang Trans-Siberian Express train.
Oh.
It travels every 2 weeks, and it takes about 8 days to make the journey.
Hmm. Yeah, should probably go to Moscow then. And I don't know where. Maybe I don't know. That's you guys. Come on.
We go to Magpie first.
Can we go to South Korea first?
We can talk to Magpie first, like, and update her, and maybe she will have a hint for us on what to do
Okay.
next.
All right. You call back Magpie, and she says, "Yes, this is Magpie. What do you
We should
have?"
probably leave. We should probably leave the cafe and do this somewhere else, just to change locations a little
Okay.
bit.
Where do you want to go?
The pub.
The pub
The pub.
next to the,
The pub.
the pub next to the cabin.
Just right next door.
Yeah.
we steer the same Wi-Fi.
What kind of place are you guys gonna go? Are you gonna go to your own place, or are you gonna go to like a public place? The pub.
Pub. The
All right.
nearest one.
Okay. You can find a pub in the area, not too many blocks away, down the street. All right, you guys get to the pub, and it at this hour, not many people there, but there are always a few. You call Magpie, and Magpie's going to say, "Yes, this is Magpie. What do you have for me?"
We found a person that connected them to another person. That the guy from the auction, and then the guy the people. It's a whole line of people, and then we got to a Charlie guy that moves between Moscow and North Korea.
All right. So we're going to assume you kind of fill her in on all the details of Vanessa and Philippe and uh, Lilana and Charlie. And she's going to say, "What's your plan?"
Our plan.
Silly question. So
Our
does the
plan.
guy,
Our
the guy,
our
sorry,
plan
silly
was to give you information on Vanessa, but we have kind
Uh,
of overreached.
okay. Sorry, Lone Wolf, what were you saying?
So did you say he goes to North Korea?
Yeah, it goes between. So basically, you're getting satellite pings off his location, and apparently he's on this train going back and forth uh, every 2 weeks.
But I thought you said North Korea there.
Yes.
So how does he get to North Korea? Presumably he goes in South Korea first.
The train goes directly from Moscow to Pyongyang.
Right.
It's mostly for business people traveling back and forth, but also a lot of workers who travel between Russia and North Korea will take the line. She said she'll tell you if you plan to get on the train, it's probably going to be much easier to get on the train in Moscow than in Pyongyang. She
Yeah.
says you might be able to get false passports and travel papers um, to get on the train in Moscow. Um, she says if you don't know somebody, I can put you in touch with someone who might be able to handle it. But she says um, it's going to take a lot of money.
Speaking of which, how much do you owe us for uncovering this much information?
Okay. She says I can certainly get you something to trade for the information. She says my cash flow is starting to become a problem. Um, she says, "Hang on, let me see what I can do. Uh, wait just a moment."
It's 285
If you have a
pounds.
problem with cash, if you have a problem with cash flow, what is our reason for to continue to work with you?
Are you
It's
questioning Magpie?
285
Yes.
pounds single fare from Moscow to Pyongyang.
Pretty cheap. Costs more to go to Manchester than it from London.
All right. She says, "Are you still there?"
Yes.
She says, "How long has it been since I asked you to wait?"
About 5 minutes.
She says, "Great, I'm getting better at this." She says, "All right." She says, "Go outside. There's going to be a bicycle messenger coming in a few moments. Um, flag him down. When he stops, say Magpie. Then come back and talk to me." Okay, who's going to go out and meet the bicycle messenger?
I'll go.
Okay, all right. You go out to the street, and you can already see a bicycle messenger coming your way, kind of slowing down, kind of looking around.
Wow.
All right, you wave him
I'll
down.
grab him. I grab him.
He says, "Hey, hey, I'm working. What's going on?"
Magpie.
Oh, he says, "Are you guys for real?" He says, he takes out a package and hands it to you. It's about um looks like the package would hold like a large book, like a large paperback book. He says, he says this has already been taken care of. Um, this is for you.
Thank you very much.
He turns around, rides away. Now, make a notice roll. All right. You notice something odd about this package. Um, the package is simply addressed to Magpie, but the stamps on the package are from 2 weeks ago.
Where's the postmark?
Um,
What the
well,
origin?
since it's like a courier company, there's not really a postmark, but they're like stamps from the courier company. Um, and it's like 2 weeks ago.
Can I ask, so
Is
that's
it
that stupid question.
Yeah.
Did Magpie have these before we asked for them?
Sorry, have what? The package?
Yeah, so as the package, it says it was 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
Well, we never asked for it 2 weeks ago, so why
That's
the
right. You
discrepancy?
didn't even know her 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
Yeah.
So how can she order passports with a photograph on it when she doesn't know who we are?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
All right.
She
So
also
you
says,
you bring
I'm
it back
getting
into
better at
the pub.
this.
You bring the box back into the pub, and Magpie says, "Are you still there?"
before I bring it into the pub, I'm going to throw it as high in the air as I can, and then run away.
Okay. Where are you going to run to?
Just as far away from where it's going to land as possible.
Okay. All right. And
No
then what are you going to do?
explosion. No
No,
explosion.
no explosion.
Go back and pick it up then.
Okay. All right. You go back in the pub, and she says, "I'm going to give you an address. I want you to take the package to the address. They'll help you get your documents and pay." Just give that to the guy. It's a guy called Reason.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, you guys go to the address, and this address is far on the east side, kind of a rundown district, and it's down an alley, and it looks kind of like a garage. It's like open. It's got like bays for vehicles, and there are some guys hanging around. In the bays, moving boxes and things like that. They've got a truck in one of the bays and they're unloading it.
Make a note of the registration numbers on the vehicles.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What do you guys say when you go in?
Hey,
We've come to see Reason.
Okay. They said, yeah, he's inside. Just go in. Do you enter the business?
yes.
Of course.
All right.
I'm going to have a vape outside.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna talk to the guys who are hanging about outside.
Okay. All right. You go in, and there's kind of uh, a little lounge area, some very old blue leather sofas. There's a TV on, um, and sitting on the sofa um, is this guy. Now, this guy is about just under 5 feet tall. So, um, so that would be like around 150 centimeters tall. He's even shorter than the red-haired guy. Um, he's a black man. He's got a completely bald head. He's got a bright blue left eye and a patch over his right eye. And he's got a large scar across the right side of his head, stretching to the back of his neck, and multiple scars on his right arm. He's muscular, athletic looking, but very short. He's dressed all in. Let's see. He's wearing like a black singlet, sleeveless shirt. He's wearing black leather trousers, and black motorcycle boots, and he's smoking a cigar. He says, "Yeah, help you." He says, "What can I do for you?"
Sorry, I got
I'm still
I'm
outside vaping, so I can't say anything.
I got a bit lost. What? Where are
So
we
you were
exactly?
supposed to take the box to this guy, and he's supposed to help you get your documents to get on the train.
Oh, okay.
Magpie gave you his address.
So
We don't
this
have
box is for you.
There we go.
Sorry, what did you say?
This box is for you.
Oh, he says, and he says, what is it I'm supposed to do for you? So Magpie had said he would give you documents to
Oh,
get on a train.
we need the passports.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we need IDs to go from Moscow to Pyongyang. I think that's how you call it in English.
He says, all right, let me have a look at this. And he opens up the box, and inside there is a rock. Okay. All right. So this rock that's inside is about grapefruit size. It's pale yellow, um, faintly shimmering, almost like it has an internal light. Something odd or off about the way this crystal looks. He says, "Give me a few moments. Uh, I gotta call a guy." He says, "Make yourselves at home. There's beer in the fridge." He goes into a back room. What's that? What's that die roll, Neil?
Just testing how round the dice was.
Uh, all right. Um, he says, he says, all right. He says, I think I can deal with this. It's a little bit niche, but I know a guy. And he says, I can get you Russian passports and work papers. I could even get you tickets. Um, and but you'll need to come back tomorrow. I'll need at least a day. Maybe come back not tomorrow. Come back the day after tomorrow, and I'll give you everything you need. He says also. All right, let me put this in inventory here. Okay. In addition to the last payment from her, he gives you an extra 20,000 pounds. he says, "Yeah, come back the day after tomorrow. I'll get you all your documents."
Okay.
All right, now, are you guys going to do anything for the next day or so? Was there anything else you wanted to do in London before you head to Moscow?
Johnny needs to stock up
Tie
on
up some
vapes.
tie up some domestic stuff.
Okay.
Hang out with people that I'll be going away for some time.
Okay.
Take care of personal business.
Okay. Glenn, is there anything you're going to do over the next day and a half or so?
Just gather my supplies, make maintenances, and maybe purchase some new cold clothes.
Okay. Is Bigby going to do anything over the next day and a half?
Try not to get arrested.
Okay. Is Jono going to do anything over the next day and a half?
I'm assuming that we're not going to be able to take weapons or anything because we're going to go through customs.
Right.
So I'm going to try and think if I've got any contacts in Russia where I might be able to purchase.
Andrei has a lot. Andrei has a lot of contacts in Russia. He is Russian.
Okay, do you think, Andrei, do you think that you might know somebody who can give us some equipment when we get there?
I would say
I can ask
Andre
around.
probably knows people.
Yeah. His family does, at least.
Okay, no, I'm just going to get ready to travel, tie up loose
Okay.
ends.
All right. Is Neil going to do anything?
No. Gonna chill, relax, catch up on some Netflix.
All right. When you guys come back after a day and a half, Reason's going to set you guys up with before you guys leave. I think he's going to take you guys' pictures so that he can make your passports. When you come back, he's given you Russian identification papers, Russian passports. He's given you work papers that indicate that you're working with a mining company. It's a Russian mining company operating a tungsten mine in North Korea. And so he's given you papers that are going to say that you're traveling to Pyongyang, and from there you'll travel to the tungsten mine outside Pyongyang to oversee operations and do checkups. He says that you're going to have 8 days on the train, and then you're going to have a few days in Pyongyang before the train comes back. He says generally it's 3 to 4 days stopover in Pyongyang, and then 3 to 4 days in Moscow, and it's just a regular route back and forth. So he says you'll have to figure out once you're on the train where your target is. And let's see. Let me have a look here. Okay. All right.
I'm going to need to go to a tattoo parlor before we go and get some temporary tattoos to cover up my British Army tattoos because they might give away that I'm not Russian.
Okay. Yeah, you can probably get that done. Now, let's see. All right. Okay. So, reason is going to tell you that because you're traveling as um, essentially mining company workers, even though you're like supervisors, um, he says he's gonna put you in the second class compartment, and let's see. Okay. No, actually, I think he's going to put you in third class. He's going to put you in the equivalent of economy class because you can have your own rooms. Um, so he's going to put you in the economy class compartment at the front of the train, but he's going to tell you that because you only have economy class access, you won't have access to the entire train. You're going to have access only to uh, one, two, three, the first four cars. After that, it's the next car is the staff car,
Moon River,
for the train
wider than a
workers,
mile.
and after that, there are 3 cars for first class, and he says those areas will be locked off. He says so if you're planning to go there, you're going to have to figure it out on your own. He says this was the best I could do. He says I could have put you in first class, but he says that's going to draw a lot of attention. He says you probably aren't going to want a lot of attention. If you're traveling first class, they're going to be paying a lot of attention to you. And so he says, good luck, and gives you your tickets. Now you are going to have plane tickets from London to Moscow, and then you've got tickets to get on the train in Moscow. And so I'm going to say that you guys are able to get on the train, get on the airplane, um, and fly over to Moscow and get to the station. In Moscow, if you've made any arrangements to have your weapons shipped there, um, you can pick them up in Moscow, um, and we'll be able to get on the train. You will have people working in the train station who will be able to help smuggle those in for you. So you will have your weapons and equipment. Um, and let's stop there. And next time we can pick up with your train trip to Moscow, your train trip to Pyongyang.
All right.
All right, very good. You
Okay.
guys very expertly avoided. Um, let's see, how many stories did we skip here? um,
Okay.
so you skipped because I had considered the possibility that you might actually go to Australia and you might actually try to break into Vanessa's house. So I had Vanessa's house ready.
Oh, we were going to
Um,
Australia. We missed it.
yeah, I was gonna have a whole bank heist ready where you have to break into the safety deposit box company because she
Where
was gonna
nobody
give you
gets
the
hurt.
runaround. If you tried to directly deal with Vanessa, she was gonna give you the runaround. She was a character. Um, then for Philippe, um, you you missed having an adventure on a British Airways A380 because I was going to send you by airline, and you would have to get on the airline and try to, because he lives on airplanes. He's constantly traveling, and so you would have to try to confront him. If you were to confront him face to face, you would have been confronting him on the airline. And then Lalana lives her whole life on a ship. And you were going to have to get on a cruise ship and track down Lalana and figure out where she
Cool,
is.
cool.
Instead, you just Googled it.
Just did it all on
We're
a laptop.
sorry.
But this is probably the end of Googling because you're reaching a part of the story where hacking's just not going to help you much.
There's no Google in North Korea.
Well, there's going to be a place. There's one more place where if you did some hacking and some internet searches and things like that, you could probably miss 2 more episodes. But like you skipped a few episodes, like 3 episodes right here. And there are like 2 more where depending on how you do things, you could skip it, but I'm ready for it if you don't. But there are other things where you're just not going to solve it with technology. And there are going to be things you can't talk your way out of. There are going to be fights. So don't worry, your guns will come into play soon. All right, thank you guys very much. I will see you
Thank
guys
you.
in 2 weeks, except for Jiminy Monka, who I believe is going to be gone at that time.
I'm gonna be in Greece.
So you're going to miss the train trip, unless it turns out to be a very long train trip.
Make it a
They're going to
very
be on the
long
train
train
for
trip.
8 days.
Yeah, 8
Who
days.
knows what could happen?
Yeah.
Next time they may spend the entire session just trying to find Charlie.
On the train, and Charlie keeps moving carriages.
There we go. All right, thank you guys very much.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna give you guys
Yeah, thank you.
another advance, and I'm gonna leave the fantasy grounds open for a while in case anybody wants to update their characters. So thank you guys very much.
Thank
All
you.
right, good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Cheers.
Today on the Savs Goose Show, we're a third-party Ace stuff and even some this week in Savage Universe characters with some rules that you need to know about the world so that you can